and আমার কথা শোনা যাওয়ার কথা. Hey guys, welcome to Forcecast, our weekly podcast where we talk about what happened during the week in gaming scene and everything. So আজকে আমাদের অনেক ভালো ভালো কয়েকটা অ্যাকচুয়ালি একটা বা দুইটা টপিক আছে, আদারওয়াইজ তেমন কিছু হয় নাই, to be very honest. So yeah, but it's gonna be exciting show. Title topic for this show today is Fortnite has been removed from Apple Store and Google Play Store. BD player Hungrybox got sponsored by a Nepali org, so that's basically a PUBG mobile player. That's really exciting for the region. Dr. Disrespect and PewDiePie collabs on a collabed on a stream yesterday, and much more. We'll be right back. I have Imon and Dazai with me, Wargi and Dazai with me. We'll come back after the intro.
চুলকাচ্ছে তো হঠাৎ করে চুলকানো শুরু করলো.
All right, welcome back, guys. So before jumping on, Imon, how was your week? Samin, how was your week? What's up? Dinkal kamon jay? And are we live everywhere, guys? Can you just let us know? There's sound.
There's a sound issue or anything, yeah.
Because as you guys already know, we are very professional at this, right? We are pro streamers, so yeah.
Streaming from day one.
Yeah, streaming from day one. Imon, কি অবস্থা তোর বল? How was your week?
My week was really nice. Like,
Okay.
এবার অনেক ভালো ভালো কিছু গেম রিলিজ হয়েছে, so I'm kinda happy.
কোন গেম রিলিজ হয়েছে recently? Which one did you play?
পুরান গেম, but PC তে আসছে, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Kills.
Well, I'm
You don't
excited
have it, you piece of
today.
shit.
আমি ওয়েট করতেছি for the patch আসলে, obviously.
Yeah, I played it and I had a blast. Samin, what about you?
Nothing, literally nothing.
Yeah.
That is a good way to put it.
I beated you on Ishe. কি বলে? What was that game with?
Don't fucking pull that up, dude. Don't fucking pull that up. It's 1-1. You lost one, you won one.
Yeah, right.
Are we talking about Valorant here?
Yeah.
You just got lucky.
Anyways, so our first topic for today, actually it's a very big one, right? So Fortnite has been removed from Apple and Google Play Store for now, is temporarily. As we know, I mean, the story is still unfolding. So apparently Fortnite sued Apple. The original article is from, I think it's from everywhere, but Imon chose to put the TEASES Force one.
It's been everywhere.
It's everywhere. It's in the news. Let me share my screen quickly. So Fortnite removed from Apple App Store and Google Play Store. The world famous battle royale game Fortnite is removed from Apple Store after Epic Games announced the Fortnite Mega Drop. Epic Games announced a new payment system through which users can directly pay to Epic Games, bypassing the standard 30% cut usually charged in App Play Store. So guys, I mean, to sum up kori, this is not the first time Apple are against a allegation ta asche. So the reason this sue was basically on antitrust. Antitrust হচ্ছে ইউএস এর একটা ল যেখানে when a company becomes starts monopoly or ইন্ডাস্ট্রিটা মনোপলি করা স্টার্ট করে, তখন the US has a right to basically break up the company. এটা অনেক আগে থেকে হয়ে আসছে and is kind of a big law in USA. কিন্তু I think this is the first time after a very long time we are seeing giants are being sued for antitrust, and it's taken seriously. The most famous antitrust sue in tech space was, I think, Microsoft got sued যখন হচ্ছে in the very early days Windows এর সাথে there was a default browser যেটা মাইক্রোসফটের ছিল, যেটার জন্য বিল গেটস actually had to go to the court. And there is
Are you talking about that so that Bill Gates made that video on?
Yeah, you একটা video দেখবা আছে YouTube.
What is love?
No, not that one. There is a video like someone actually throws a cake into Bill Gates' face during that time. So it is a very big deal. And apparently Epic is suing Apple and Google for the same thing. And যে reason sue করছে সেটা হচ্ছে when you make any purchase, for example Fortnite, when you purchase something in the mobile version of it, you have to either pay through Apple Pay or Google Pay. এখন Apple Pay and Google Pay হচ্ছে basically অ্যাপেল আর গুগলের নিজস্ব পেমেন্ট প্রসেসর। মানে হচ্ছে অ্যাপেল আর গুগল নিজেরাই হচ্ছে পেমেন্টটা হ্যান্ডেল করবে, অ্যান্ড ফর দ্যাট দে উইল টেক 30% of the money that they process. তার মানে হচ্ছে if the Fortnite in-app bundle costs $10, Apple will take $3 automatically. And apparently Apple made billions just by using it. আর আরেকটা প্রবলেম হচ্ছে যে রিজনটা মেইন যে কারণে সু করছে সেটা হচ্ছে মনোপোলাইজ। সো there is not only two payment processor, like right, not Apple Pay and Google Pay. There are thousands of, not thousands, like hundreds of payment processors, small, medium, large ones, but the most popular ones are Stripe, Braintree, যেটা মোটামুটি সবাই ইউজ করে। কিন্তু if you create an app right now in App Store, then basically you cannot integrate a third party payment processor. So তোমার Apple এরটা ইউজ করতে হবে, and you have to give money to Apple no matter what. So that is the issue, and that is the reason Epic Games is actually suing Apple in terms of antitrust. So this is the main story. This is the first time you know
আচ্ছা
three giants are
30% কাট
battling. Yeah,
30% কাট তো মনে হয় স্টিমও নেয়, রাইট, পার গেম, বাট ওরা কি ট্রানজাকশনে নেয়?
yeah, every transaction, every transaction is
They
30%.
tried to be the Steam of mobile game, right?
Not mobile game, any app, anything, right? But
Yeah.
Imon, I don't think Epic Games actually
Like they have their own independent
no,
platform.
no, it's not about the independent platform. I don't think Epic Games sued Apple and Google just because they are taking 30%. This money shouldn't matter, and এটা অনেকদিন ধরেই আছে আমার। If I put my tinfoil hat and conspiracy theory hat on, I think it's basically a purely marketing shit. Because Fortnite is now again in the talks, right? They have started a movement.
Hashtag free
And
Fortnite.
yeah, and it is এরকম না যে এটা ধরো ডে ওয়ান থেকেই হচ্ছে they didn't know about it. I mean Fortnite এর ডেভেলপার এত ডাম না যে they didn't know the rules and laws. And the way they did it, they exactly know Apple's rules and regulations, right? Fortnite has been in the iOS like for a very, very long time. And they did it, which is fishy. What they did in the latest update, ওরা যেটা করছে ওরা হচ্ছে তাদের একটা নিজস্ব পেমেন্ট প্রসেসর অ্যাড করে দিছে, which they deliberately know, and they deliberately did because it is against Apple's law. I mean Apple's Play Store rule book, right? And it all হাজার আপডেট দিছে ওরা already. Why they choose this drop, this specific drop, and did it like this, and they created a video about it, right? So they already knew
there's a video below in the link.
They already knew যে এই কাজটা করার সাথে সাথে Apple will take it down, right? And they had the video prepared and everything. Yeah, Apple immediately took it down, right? Apple took it down. They immediately released the video and started the free Fortnite movement. So it's a kind of a coordinated attack. Then again, I think it is kind of good for the whole industry. I personally think there are like tons of app in Play Store. তাদের restricted guideline জন্য they cannot make the money that they deserve, and Apple takes a huge cut just because they are using the platform. So it is a anti-competitive restriction, to be very honest. আমার অনেক ফেভারিট একটা অ্যাপ, সেটা হচ্ছে Spotify. If you know, like তারা হচ্ছে অনেকদিন কিছুদিন আগে একটা এরকম ক্যাম্পেইন লঞ্চ করছে। দেয়ার আদার লাইক মিডিয়াম অর লিডিং অ্যাপস যারা অ্যাপলের বিষয়টা দিয়ে খুশি না, বাট এপিক গেমস অ্যান্ড ফর্টনাইট মেড আ লাইক অর্গানাইজড অ্যাটাক আমার যেটা মনে হয়। And I think the battle is just gonna be huge. I mean, we might see the CEOs or CFOs dragged into the High Court or Supreme Court. Cause antitrust, সুগুলা এরকমই হয়, সুরগুলো এরকমই হয়. So this is one of those news that we are gonna keep an eye definitely. Imon,
So let
Samin,
me
what's
get
your
the
take?
math right. Right now, you can't play Fortnite in any platform,
You
mobile
can,
platform.
you can
Okay.
play. You can play. You can sideload it, but you cannot download it from their official store.
So কিভাবে ডাউনলোড হচ্ছে ওদের
You just
ডিরেক্ট
go
সাইট
to,
থেকে?
yeah, you download it and allow third party apps and stuff. There you see the prompt.
APK, APK, APK.
Yeah, so
অ্যাপ
basically you download
অ্যাপ
the
থেকে
APK.
থার্ড পার্টি অ্যালাউ করে?
You
Yeah, they do.
download the APK
You can
and
sideload it. Yeah.
Okay.
you will get that warning that if your mobile gets hacked or some shit, you are responsible for it. So if Epic Games won, they can fuck you in the ass and go away, like nothing happened. So
Wow.
yeah, that's all. That's there.
I also want to give a shout out to Rokununjaman Farhan. Actually, he sent the link to the message actually in the morning on the Facebook page. So yeah, thanks for that. Tanzib says Epic Games a chulkane beshi 30% fair cut. Fair cut. It's, to be very honest, it's not. I mean, the percentage doesn't matter. To be very honest, right? It's about you as a platform. I think Apple should allow other payment processors just to make it a fair thing and easier for developers.
আমার আরেকটা কোশ্চেন আছে।
Mhm.
আরেকটা ব্যাটল রয়্যাল কিন্তু মার্কেটে আছে। পাবজি, what will happen to them if Epic succeed in this movement?
I don't know. I mean, এই জিনিসটা actually তো Epic versus Apple না. It's a thing যে basically it's a policy level suit, right? So Epic মনে করে যে Apple is monopolizing the payment processing industry, right? And which they are, to be honest. But the reason Apple and Google doesn't actually Google allows it. The reason Apple doesn't allow other payment processors in the platform because payment informations are sensitive. And Apple হচ্ছে কিছু strict guideline follow করে in terms of privacy and security. The moment they allow it third party payment processors, it will not be in their control. So there is that argument.
আমি এই কথাটা
Uh,
তুললাম এই কারণে
I-
বিকজ পাবজিও কিন্তু টেনসেন্ট ওন করে কাইন্ডা থিওরিটিক্যালি। সো ইন সাম কেসে যদি জিতে যায় এপিক, হ্যাঁ, এপিক ইজ ওন বাই টেনসেন্ট, সো টেনসেন্ট এই জিনিসটা যদি পাবজিতে অ্যাপ্লাই করে, সো ইটস আ উইন উইন ফর পাবজি অ্যাজ ওয়েল। আই থিংক পাবজিতেও প্রচুর ট্রানজাকশন হয়।
Oh, interesting. I didn't know যে no, I actually didn't know যে Epic is owned by Tencent.
ইয়া, ওদের পেটেন্ট ল যে আনরিয়েল ইঞ্জিন টেনসেন্ট ইয়া করে, তো এখন অন করে।
Tencent owns
Interesting.
everything, dude. They're fucking Tencent.
Didn't you know they create their own competitor?
Yeah.
They create their own competitor. এরা অনেক
Tencent be
great
like,
apply
who's
করে।
my competitor?
Who's
Stand
my
in front of
competitor?
a mirror, you.
My own project is my competitor.
Oh my god.
Actually,
Tencent is like,
sorry, Samin, go ahead.
I'm like, aren't they themselves monopolizing this shit?
Yeah, definitely.
More or less. But I think
this is really fucked up. This is really fucked up.
yeah, but I think the best thing that can happen is for small developers. If there is a chance of multiple payment procedure, it won't only be easy to add it, but also I think they can get funding from it or raise something from it. I have this game. If you fund me, I will use your payment processing system or something.
Yeah.
I think that will be a very common
my
thing.
God, they're gonna create a portal through it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I don't know about it. It's just an interesting take, but I don't think payment processors are allowed to sponsor anything because these are basically banks, and I mean there are some other issues with it. But guys, I mean we had this in the we actually shared it from our page the other day. So President Trump issues executive orders banning US transactions with the Tencent in 45 days. So this is one of the news that came up in এই উইকের গত সপ্তাহের শুরুর দিকে। ইট ওয়াজ এ বিগ নিউজ। সো যেটা হচ্ছে ট্রাম্প বেসিক্যালি টেনসেন্টকে 45 days টাইম দিছে যে টু ক্রিয়েট আ বেসিক্যালি ইউএস অপারেটেড কোম্পানি যাদের থ্রুতে টাকাটা ট্রান্সফার হবে। Do you think it might be a take on Trump as well? Because actually right now I didn't know যে Tencent হচ্ছে Epic own করে. So right now, basically, kind of Tencent is suing the biggest two US companies out there in US.
My God. Yeah.
I
Just
mean,
gives me goosebumps.
I might be like, completely wrong. কারণ জিনিসটা হচ্ছে it might have nothing to do with it, but you see, there is
Samin bhai,
kind of a connection, right?
Samin bhai, first game, now they're suing, going for Apple. Wow. First they started war
Yeah,
with Steam. Now they're going to start a war with Apple. Who's next, bro?
the whole world, I guess, if they can take that one down.
Okay, guys, I think we are getting into geopolitics now, right? It's
Yeah.
China versus
That's fine.
US. That's it. But to be very honest, my personal opinion, I don't think Tencent should own everything. To be very honest, like if you see the gaming world, except Steam shit, like most of the stuff are kind of owned by one way or another is Tencent, and
Yeah.
uh, as a company, I find them shady. I mean, I'm just giving my honest opinion. আমি ওদের নিয়ে একটু পড়াশোনা করছিলাম মাঝখানে আই মিন দে আর নট রিয়েলি ট্রান্সপারেন্ট
আই থিঙ্ক ওদের একটা গ্রুপ থাকে ওদেরকে মানে টাস্ক দেয় যে ভাই খুঁজে বের করো যে কোন জায়গায় ইনভেস্টমেন্ট করলে একটা লং টার্ম মানে লাভ আছে এই সব জিনিসগুলো খুঁজে বের করো আমরা ওগুলা কিনে ফেলবো এরকম টাইপের গ্রুপ
I
আছে
think
মানে
I think it's
ডেফিনেটলি
deeper than
actually
that.
এটাই
I think they just look for their competitions. যে আচ্ছা আমাদেরকে কেউ কি কম্পিট করতে পারবে আমাদের কোনো গেমের সাথে ওকে পারবে just bleed it out. It's like the Amazon tactics.
ওটা হলেও ভালো
Do
ছিল সামিন ভাই ওরা লিটারেলি ওদের কম্পিটিটর ওরা নিজেরাই বানায়
হ্যাঁ
এটা আরো
হয়তো বা ওগুলো আগে থেকে অ্যানালাইজ করে যে এই কম্পিউটার হতে পারবে and they just bleed them out. For
তার আগে
example, I
বানায়
think I think সর্ব জানিস the Pampers thing with Amazon, right?
না শুনিনি
Hello?
হোয়াট হ্যাপেন্ড
Yeah. So there was this e-commerce site that sold Pampers, and it was earning a lot. And Amazon was like, okay, I'll buy it. They went to that site. They were like, no, we won't sell this to you. This is our own project. What Amazon did next was, eto discount they said, technically 70% to 80% discount on Pampers, and they bleeded out their own competition. That e-commerce site just shut down within 4 to 5 months. Because, dude, 80% discount on a Pampers, who's going to buy from that e-commerce site if Amazon provides 60%, 70 to 80% discount on a Pamper? So I think Tencent does this same thing. They just find out their competition and just bleed them out.
yeah
They're like, what can you do? We'll do
makes
better.
sense
They will cut their own throat and drown you in their blood because they have so much blood you can't even compete with that.
did you know
So
they
yeah,
even have their own film industry kind of like that Tencent Pictures like the recent
they have
movies
everything, they have e-commerce, they have
ওই যে
medical, they have
ভেনাম
utilities.
ভেনাম মুভিটা ছিল না ভেনাম এন্ড শাজাম ওটাতে দেখবেন টেনসেন্ট পিকচার্স দে আর
they
অলসো
they
লুকিং
they
টু
kind of own everything. So, guys, I think this gives us a very good segue to go to the next topic, which
নেক্সট
is
টপিক
yeah, President Trump issues executive orders banning US transaction with Tencent in 45 days.
রিগার্ডিং দিস আর্টিকেল আই এম গোনা সে এখানে আর্টিকেলটা আমি ফুললি পড়ছি মোরাল অফ দ্য স্টোরি ইজ এখানে গেমিং নিয়ে কোনো এফেক্ট বলে নাই যে টেনসেন্টে যে গেমিং যে সাইটগুলো আছে ওইগুলাকে বলে নাই বলছে হলো টিকটক হ্যান ত্যান ওইগুলো ওই যে দেখতেই পারবেন টিকটককে মেইনলি মেনশন করছে
আচ্ছা বাংলা ভাষায় বলি ঠিক আছে একদম লাইক অ্যাকচুয়ালি কি কারণে দিচ্ছে
হ্যাঁ
ওয়াই
হ্যাঁ
ট্রাম্প মিয়া চেতছে তো ঠিক আছে জাস্ট খালি ভিডিও গেম বাদ দাও ভিডিও গেম বাদ দিয়ে আই মিন Tencent fucking owns everything from Minecraft to every
Yeah.
game you play, and it's just in entertainment. You see social media, television and cinema, comics, music, video streaming, e-commerce, utilities, medical.
And by comics we mean DC universe huh
Yeah. And
Oh.
the reason আমাদের ট্রাম্প নিয়ে চেয়েছে সেটা হচ্ছে yeah, Tencent is a fully Chinese owned company. There are founders, but as you মানে যদি if you guys know anything about China or anything, right? I mean, the government can take control of all these companies just like that. I mean, they don't have to file a suit. They don't have to do anything. They will basically call Tencent and they own it. So that's why, like, Trump initially যখন দেখতেছিল এটা কথা হচ্ছিল, টিকটক had some issues sending data to China. ইন্ডিয়াতে অলরেডি চাইনিজ অনেক কিছু ব্যান হচ্ছে, রাইট? So yeah, I mean that's why. And মানে how it actually impacts us. I never been to China, but I was seeing a documentary the other day, like, চায়না হচ্ছে এত আগাইছে টেকের দিক থেকে, দে হ্যাভ, I think they are gonna be the first city যেটা kind of autonomous হবে in terms of facial recognition. The next digital way of recognizing people. And imagine you never been to China, like 5 years from now, ঠিক আছে, and you did a crime here in Bangladesh, ঠিক আছে, for example Samin killed someone, just so you know, because he looks like a
Okay.
murderer,
Wow.
right?
Wow.
What a great example.
Yeah. So সামিন কিছু করছে এখানে, একটা ওয়ারেন্ট জারি হয়েছে, রাইট? চায়নাতে
Yeah.
যে ইসের সাথে সাথে সামিন ইজ বেসিক্যালি রোমিং ফ্রি, বাট পুলিশ এসে ধরে নিয়ে গেছে। কারণ সামিন হচ্ছে অনেকদিন ধরে ওই যে এই চেঞ্জিং অ্যাপ দিয়ে ছবি আপলোড করতো।
Oh my god, that isn't that invading privacy?
Yeah,
Hello?
that is. So this is, মানুষজন যে এই গেমগুলা খেলে না, ছবি টবি আপলোড করে এই সেই, রাইট?
Huh.
The data is going somewhere, the data is being processed somewhere, it is being stored somewhere, right? Now
Right.
imagine Tencent owns most of everything that we do, our online activity, gaming activity, right? China to WeChat, তারপর আছে কি কি আরো, TikTok and everything. And it is not Tencent specifically, the data is stored in China, and just imagine what the Chinese government can do with all this data.
আমি ইমাজিন
So-
করে আপনাকে বলি, ঠিক আছে?
Yeah.
আমি গেম খেলতেছি, টেনসেন্ট ওন গেম, আমার মাইক্রোফোন কিন্তু অফ, হ্যাঁ, there is a push to talk system, but তারা
Are
এমন
you
একটা system
imagining
করে
on?
রাখছে,
Are you talking for serious? এটা
like
হইছে তো
serious
সাথে।
না, imagination, এটা হইতেও পারে, রিয়ালিটিতে নাও হইতে পারে। মাইক্রোফোন পুশ টু টক করা, বাট গেস হোয়াট, পুশ টু টক কাজ করে না, ওরা এমন একটা সিস্টেম করে রাখছে, the voice is always being recorded because our internet is fast
Oh,
now.
এটা গুগল অলওয়েজ
Just-
করে, এটা ফেসবুক অলওয়েজ করে, লাইক দিস ইজ নো ইমানিটেশন, ডুড। এটা খুব কমন জিনিস।
গেমে
But-
গেমে এরকম করলে that will be fucked up, man.
Yeah, coming back to the point, like Trump হইতেছে, just not Trump, like the whole world except the friends of China's like Bangladesh, right? The rest of the world is actually panicking about this China's supreme power. India obviously saw it, right? So
banned it.
banned a lot of stuff. সো ট্রাম্প খুব সিম্পল একটা সলিউশন দিচ্ছে, তোমরা হচ্ছে অপারেট করতে চাও, কোনো সমস্যা নেই, সব ডেটা আমেরিকায় থাকতে হবে, অ্যান্ড সব টাকা হইতেছে আমেরিকায় থাকতে হবে। সো ইউ হ্যাভ টু ফর্ম অ্যান আমেরিকান কোম্পানি দে ক্যান কন্ট্রোল অ্যান্ড রেগুলেট, কারণ টেনসেন্ট কে এখন আই ডোন্ট থিঙ্ক দ্য আমেরিকা অর এনি আদার গভর্নমেন্ট ক্যান রেগুলেট। ইয়া, দেয়ার রেভিনিউ অ্যান্ড এভরিথিং ইজ ইন চায়না। Yeah.
I think Trump has a very fixed mindset, and it is very simple. And the mindset is business. He only cares about business.
It's
nothing
not
more
about
and nothing
business.
less.
এটা বিজনেসের থেকে জিনিসটা হচ্ছে যে I think tech companies should be much more responsible, to be very honest. The era we are
Yeah.
going in.
No. I'm not telling it about the topic. I'm talking about Trump's mentality.
Trump's mentality is not what we're talking about, bro. So
Look at him, dude. He's making America great again.
So yeah, back in the topic, যে yeah, tech companies, the game companies, everyone should be much more responsible overall.
আমার রেফারেন্সটা একজন খুঁজে পেয়েছে, there was a scene like this on Silicon Valley.
Yeah, there was scene
Talk
like,
about it.
remember that
Yeah.
Pakistani dude creates an app or something?
Yeah.
Right?
ওইটা না গেমের একটা সিন ছিল এরকম, আপনি মুখে যা বলবেন গেমে অ্যাড চলে আসবে, ওগুলা exploiting our interest over the internet.
All right, guys, anything else to add in here?
No.
Guys, feel free to chat, dude. You guys are watching, but you guys don't type. That makes us sad.
Yeah,
Please type.
I wish we had more rooms in our Forcecast and we would bring you here.
Yeah, so আমাদের next topic হচ্ছে BD player Hungry Box got sponsored by a Nepali org 7C Sports. So I heard this news কয়েকদিন আগে. So I think he got a pretty good deal and he's a very good player. But what is what we should discuss is about foreign orgs are showing interest in the local scene. Samin, you are the PUBG pro. Go ahead, tell us.
Oh.
You can go to his link directly. He uploaded his post like how much salary he's getting, like 4 lakh
Yeah, I
Bangladeshi
think
টাকায়
that's a lot
4
Yeah.
lakh and monthly হলো 55k করে পাইতেছে. Yeah, he uploaded on Facebook.
Yeah, that's why I'm not kind of willing to share because it's Facebook.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm sorry, sorry about that.
Yeah, but yeah, I think
So
it's itself is pretty good deal, right? And
সে
yeah.
সে একটা বাঙালি প্লেয়ার ছিল, এইটা কিন্তু নেপালি একটা org, হ্যাঁ, নেপালি org সিঙ্গেল প্লেয়ার হিসেবে তাকে নিছে. And like honestly speaking, few days ago he was like a nobody, and today he's like somebody in the esports.
Obviously, this
Yeah,
is like if you
life
have,
changing for him if he can hold that position.
yeah, if you have the skills, bro, and if you have the dedication, good things gonna happen, definitely.
Yeah, congrats, bro, if you're watching the show.
Yeah. We might as well have you in one of these shows.
Yep.
It would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think this is a very good time for Bangladesh
I-
esports. First, the R6 Union Gaming thing happened, where we have 2 Bengali players. Correct me if I'm wrong. And now this guy gets a huge contract from Nepal, so things are looking up. I think the PUBG mobile thing is expected because we have such a huge player base, so obviously we are going to have some gods among us.
বিশি
But the
সেদিনই
R6
বলতেছিল এই
community
টপিক
is
নিয়ে.
really talented. Bishi, yes, Simon, continue.
সেদিনই বলতেছিল এই টপিক নিয়ে যে বাংলাদেশে ওই যে ইউ রিমেম্বার দ্যাট টপিক, বাংলাদেশে এতজন খেলতেছে পাবজি, ওয়্যার ইজ আওয়ার স্টার প্লেয়ার এন্ড স্টাফ. ওয়েল সামিন ভাই, হিয়ার ইউ গো.
ওটা তো আমি বলতেছিলাম
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ.
we are going to have great players from PUBG Mobile in our region, but luckily we also have a very talented R6 pool, which I don't know why it exists, but it somehow exists. Our R6 players are actually good, so yeah, that's a plus. But the PUBG Mobile, if you tell me that the best team from the world is a Bangladeshi PUBG Mobile team, I won't be that much shocked. I'll be like, yeah, I can see that happening.
MD Tanzit is saying first thing first, we need better net connections. Well, I think better net connections এ আমাদের সার্ভার লাগবে গেমের, লাইক এই টপিকটা আমি বলতেছিলাম না, বাট স্টিল 0 hour গেমটা যে রিলিজ হয়েছে, there was no BD server in it. It was like a Singapore server.
Nafis Forkan says, how's the Play for Cause League tournament is going on? What tournament? Are we participating in tournament right now, Imon? League?
Right now, not of my knowledge.
Yeah, I'm not sure, bro, which tournament you are referring to.
We just finished 2 tournaments, NGL and TEC Rector JSCL. ওই দুটো শেষ করলাম last week. And we became first. Yeah. Champions, I think.
So, yeah, কোথায় ছিলাম আমরা?
We were talking about that Bengali PUBG Mobile player.
Yeah, so apparently 7C Gaming is sponsored by, their parent, or, I couldn't
Nepal.
find much. They have a nice website that talks about the games and players, but
it একদম রিসেন্টলি হইছে, এজন্য এত ইনফো পাইতেছেন না, একদম রিসেন্ট নিউজ এটা.
yeah, their parent company is called GCX Events, so they're a US based org. Oh, actually we have all this. So they started, Team 7C started as a client in PUBG Mobile 2019 and later chapter international with current focus on PUBG Mobile. So they actually fully focused on, yeah. Shantosh is from India and currently resides in Bangkok, Thailand. He's a vivid gamer and very keen on growth of esports. Arus, okay. So 7C is not a Nepali org, it's an Indian org.
Well, according to the sources, he mentioned there was like a Nepali, I think. I think they have divisions or something like that, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. So yeah, should we move to the next topic, guys?
Yes, please.
Yeah, sure.
FC Shackle complete miracle run to qualify for LEC playoffs. So the original article is from Forbes. To be very honest, I'm gonna read it out. I have no idea about this. I think Imon, yeah.
Samin Bhai has idea, but he has been keeping tabs
Shackle
on.
for complete miracle run to qualify for LEC playoffs. Sixth place having a 110 loss. I mean, I don't wanna just read it out. So yeah, update kar.
What happened is this time LEC was very competitive as all the 5 teams were stacked more or less. Anyone could have gotten the first place except this one team that was 1 and 10 the entire split, and people were memeing about it. Even the uh, who's he? I guess he's the CEO of LEC or something. Man, he's head in charge of LEC. He was even tweeting memes about SO4 that they will not make it to playoffs if they are at the 6th place. Since the top 6 team make it to playoffs, they were at the 6th place. And all the other teams were stacked up for the top 5. So everyone was memeing them, and then suddenly when everyone counted them out, I think this was one of the best miracle runs ever in the history of League of Legends. From 110 to directly qualifying for playoffs.
কোন টিম খেলতেছিল এটাতে?
LEC consists of G2, Fnatic, Misfits, and all those teams. I guess.
110 record as in ওরা কি 10 বার হারাইছে or some shit?
10 বার হারছে একটা গেম জিতছে 11টা গেমের মধ্যে হাফ স্প্লিটের মধ্যে
how they're qualified?
Yeah, that is why it is a miracle run. They won every single game after that. Maybe lost one game. That is why it is such a hot topic.
Out of how many games? Out of how many games?
22, I guess.
Okay. Wow.
সিজন সিস্টেম মনে হয়।
বাদ পড়ছে কে?
Yeah,
সিজন সিস্টেম মানে টানা 10টা হারছে পরে
ইয়াতে একদম পুরো বাদ পড়লো কে তাহলে?
বাদ পড়ছে টিম ভাইটালিটি এসকে গেমিং।
What?
These guys were extremely good. So SK Gaming আর Team Vitality বাদ পড়ছে, they somehow qualified.
Shackle নামটা নতুন শুনতেছি, like I haven't heard of them.
Shackle is actually, they sponsor a lot of things. I think they have a world-class football team as well, or a basketball team as well. And then they came to esports. Once esports bloomed, they were like, we want in our esports, and they got a League of Legends team because League of Legends was the top thing back then.
Yeah,
I think it is still now. Maybe, I don't know. I won't get into that, but yeah, this run actually shook many of the people, and they went the G2 style and they started memeing themselves on Twitter. You can check out their DP. I mean, I found it hilarious. I think it's on the doc as well. That is literally their DP.
What?
Yeah, that was their DP. And
nice
I found it
game,
actually hilarious. They're BMing themselves. Shalka 04 esports, and they actually memed everyone because everyone counted them out, and even they themselves counted them out. They might not admit it right now, but the players weren't having such a good time during the 110 period. Somehow they came back.
আপনি আমাকে যা শুনাইলেন সেদিন ওই যে esports গেম গুলোতে লিগের they literally BM in the chat. Literally BM in the chat.
Oh yeah. I was shocked by it as well. কারণ আমি যা ভাবছিলাম লিগ অফ লেজেন্ডসে স্টেজের মধ্যে I thought they weren't allowed to type or something, and now these guys are making series like the Heist, and then Golden Guardian came up with a series where they show the thought process of players and how they're going into the game, what's happening in the game, and over there in their screen recorded segment you can actually see them typing, and one of the videos actually focused on the typing where the ADC of Cloud9 Zen was BMing that I'm not even trying on all this shit, and he was spamming question marks after each kill, and then one of the mid laners of the other team just, I think it was, what is his name, Frost or something, he just blew up and he just wrote that you are getting hard carried, shut the fuck up. And I was like, oh, this goes in a professional game also. I'm like, that's my solo queue, dude. Why is it happening over there?
Yeah, exactly. That's like solo queue conversation.
Yeah.
Carried, shut the fuck up.
You're getting carried, shut the fuck up. And after that, I was like, okay, this must be pretty common. No wonder everyone hates double lift. If Zen types this shit, I wonder what double lift types. He's by far the most toxic player in NA.
All right,
Was at least.
Muntasir Azam. Senpai is saying, yo, wish us luck. আমাদের match start হবে against Mercenaries. So, yeah, best of luck, Senpai. I hope we will win. Guys, so there is a Deimos Force versus MRCZ match going on right now on the Sports Club. The link is shared from our page. If you guys wanna, go and watch it, go support Deimos or Mercenaries, whoever clan you wanna support. Yeah, go and watch it. Anyway, speaking of streams, so stream is back. The fun days of streaming is back again. My favorite streamer Shout is back on Twitch. Dr. Disrespect is back in YouTube. And I actually watched it briefly. He kind of streamed with PEWDIEPIE yesterday on Fall Guys on YouTube, and it got, I think, 3 million views. The best part and hilarious part was basically when Dr. Doc was trying to convince PEWDIEPIE to come and join the chat. It was kind of hilarious. It was a fun stream. আমি কিছু দেখছি, but yeah, Fall Guys বেশিক্ষণ দেখে মজা পাওয়া যায় না, to be very honest. I think it feels really good to play. But guys, yeah, streamers are being back. তারা হচ্ছে different জায়গায়, different platformে আসতেছে. Shout is back on Twitch, as I said. I don't know where and if Ninja is streaming or not. So all the mixer debacle, you guys already know, we talked about it in length, is over, right?
The contract is over.
Yeah, go watch your favorite streamers. I mean, something happened, they're back. There is nothing much to discuss on it, to be very honest, unless Imon or Samin, you guys have to add anything.
Shroud khali back na, Shroud back এসে server crash ও করাইছে Twitch-এ সেদিন।
Yeah, I think he has the highest. Yeah, exactly. It went to 720, I guess. I was actually watching that stream. আমি resubscribe করছি আবার Shout রে। It was a fun stream actually. Shout অনেকক্ষণ কথা বলছিল in the first time, like যে I think someone asked like if he's gonna stream for like 24-hour stream or something like that, 16-hour stream, but he's like, nah, I'm gonna take things slow. He played Valorant the first day of the stream, right? So yeah, good days are back, I think.
Why is Shout your favorite streamer, by the way?
বুঝি নাই।
Why is Shout your favorite streamer?
I feel like he's genuine.
Many people idolize Shout. I want to know why.
He's genuine. He's, I mean, when I see Shout, I see basically a guy who's good at game, who plays amazingly, and he's natural, right? And or joke or কথাবার্তা, that's normal. It's like you are watching a friend or something like that. On the contrary, when you see Doc, you watch a show, right? That's kind of different. And Doc basically, it's like you are seeing a performance, right? And when you watch Ninja, it feels like there is this cool guy who's about to go to a party and he's here to hang out. But this is what I get feel personally.
Ninja is what every kids want to be when they grow up, technically.
That's what
and
you
by
call
the
a wannabe,
Farhan,
basically.
if you want to see the juice, here it is. Juice.
Yeah, Ninja একটু wannabe লাগে আমার কাছে. But Shout is like you can actually learn stuff. I mean, yeah. Shout is, to be very honest, he's down to earth. আমার মনে হয়।
Shroud was god at PUBG.
He is good. He is still good at PUBG.
Dude,
he is good at
PUBG না, ও CS থেকে শুরু করছে. He is good at almost every shooting game.
I'll even go as far as to say if you
guys,
want,
guys,
Samin will have him at Valorant.
Samin, wait, I wanna have a conversation with Tanzim. Bro, are you a fan of Agents of Shield? Bro type. Because you have the Shield logo. And I'm a huge Shield Marvel fan, to be honest. And I'm not sure if you guys have seen the series. So it had its finale, basically. The whole series is over. Yeah.
His replies here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, same here, since day one. Okay. Hit me up in PM, okay? I'm কথা বলবো নি, or come Discord, I think. But yeah, this was one of the best shows, I think, that got over within the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So যারা আমরা তো obviously game and pop culture দিয়েই থাকি, So I think this was one of the biggest Marvel events happened after Endgame and latest movie releases and stuff. Since কিছুই হচ্ছিল না. Anyways, sidetracked হয়ে গেছিলাম. What else is here, guys?
Dude, Agents of Shield the main character ke Falcon.
No, there
The
is no
black
main
guy.
character. It's called Agents of Shield, not heroes of Marvel Universe or some shit.
Main character take black.
Main character now. Actually,
What?
there are multiple protagonists, but you remember Agent Coulson, ওই যে লোকি যে একজনে স্পিয়ার মারে?
হ্যাঁ
The story kinda revolves around him initially. তারপর হচ্ছে like he was basically became the director. অনেক কাহিনী আছে, go watch it. It's actually about Shield, Hydra. The series is kind of behind the scenes of what you see on the cinema, right? And it is linked with the cinematic universe. So just to give you a reference, Agents of Shield এর কিছু কিছু এপিসোড দিয়ে কিছু কিছু মুভি স্টার্ট হয় মার্ভেলের, if you don't know the backstory.
No wonder you hyped about Avengers Endgame.
ঠিক আছে, so yeah.
Avengers game to
Someone typed that Duisburg says something about them.
Zeus Saber something say about them.
I think it's a clan name.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Zeus Saber Sports is a clan. I think Neer is the owner of it. They're doing pretty good. So yeah, I don't know. Like if you have any specific thing that you are referring to, kichu hoise recently that we missed. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah. Anyways, PMCO Pakistan
Good
is
plan,
postponed.
good logo. You want to hear something?
Anyways, guys.
Just drop that in. Sorry.
Yeah, PMCO Pakistan is postponed to track down alleged hacking teams. So the original article is again from Talkie Sports. I don't know. ইমন একটা নিউজ সাইটই জানে যেখানে হচ্ছে Talkie Sports এনতে সব আসে for some reason.
ইমন একটা কাজ করবি, টপিকের নামটা দিয়ে সার্চ দিয়ে নিচে যে লিংকটা আসবে ওটাতে ক্লিক করবি. At least you will have different.
Yeah, let me share my screen quickly. Apparently, what happened is community kind of revolted against. They basically did a কি বলে protest যে তারা খেলবে না, right? It was in Twitter and everywhere, and Tencent kind of heard them and they kind of postponed it and told, okay, integrity ঠিক না হওয়া পর্যন্ত we are going to be postponing it. So Pakistan এটা postpone হয়েছে, but I'm not sure. আমাদের PUBG মোবাইলের টিমের সাথে we were talking এক সময়, এই যে ওপেন কোয়ালিফায়ার্স গুলো হয়, there are apparently a lot of hackers and teams basically uses মানে এই লবির এগুলা যে সব ভাই ব্রাদার মিলে একটাই জাম্প ইন করে and the main team basically wins. This is how they kind of qualify. This is what I have heard, other than the traditional hacking কারণ that you can easily counter with softwares and systems. But I think PUBG Mobile kind of lacks tournament integrity, not not in the main stages, but at least in the qualifier stages. So they kind of should work on it. For example, if you remember the first PMCO, I think open jeta chilo qualifier, there was 50,000 team registered and you have to actually create your own lobby, or they will send a lobby code and you have to jump in and play with other random people. Yeah.
এবার অ্যাকচুয়ালি মেইন প্রবলেম হইছে কি, কোভিড তো সব অনলাইন হইতেছে, হ্যাক করা ইজিয়ার হয়ে গেছে পুরোপুরি.
No, PUBG Mobile was kind of online other than the main stages. The qualifier stages have always been online.
এবার তো 80k ইয়া হইছে, মানে রেজিস্টার করছে, এবার রেজিস্টারও বেশি.
Of course, the registration hook. What I was talking about, the format, how they basically ensure tournament integrity. I think you were kind of missing the point. Join up says it's all about PUBG Mobile now. We should also focus on PUBG PC. Feel really bad. There are two kind of esports scene right now, right? Mobile games and PC
মোবাইলটা
games, so
বেশি
yeah.
বড়, পিসিটা তো ব্লুম করে নাই পাবজি পিসি যতটা মোবাইল.
Yeah, if it bloomed, we would have talked about it all day also.
We
But
talk about the biggest, who are very
There-
in the spotlight.
there is no big PUBG PC tournament right now, as far as I know. So
Nah,
what
nah.
more can we talk about? যে PUBG PC good graphics. Apparently that's all we got.
Acha, don't want to get into the mobile versus PC thing, but from a purely technical point of view, ঠিক আছে, Samin,
Yeah.
do you feel like PUBG is I mean, is a competitive, fair played esports that where both of the teams gets fair chance, or all
No.
the teams gets fair chance?
No.
So
For
do you
both,
think
maybe
for
it would have been good.
yeah, so do you think it's a kind of a competitive, I mean, I'm not sure, I have to choose my words correctly here, otherwise I'll get a lot of bashing. মানে বাংলা বিষয়টা হচ্ছে, do you feel like যে PUBG mobile or PUBG in general, or not PUBG, any battle royale game, in any battle royale game that has RNG in it, in terms of the circle and positioning, right? Do you feel like it's at least in the last rounds is fair play, right? Where skill মানে your skills purely matters. Does
Well,
actually is it an esports or any competitive genre or gaming?
the thing about PUBG or any battle royale tournament is that many tournaments have many different rules. For example, আমি PUBG একটা টুর্নামেন্ট দেখছিলাম, ওইখানে হচ্ছে the rules is তোমার কিল হচ্ছে তোমার স্কোর এইচপি কাউন্ট হবে, multiplied by তুমি কয় নাম্বার টিম হইছো at the end of the round. So technically, if you are the first team with no kills, if that happens somehow you get zero scores. আবার অন্য অন্য টাইপের স্কোরও আছে যে দে মাল্টি, মানে টুর্নামেন্টের কথা বলতেছি আমি এখানে স্পেসিফিক্যালি, যে the way they score, the way the score works, it's always changing as far as I know. আমি দুই তিনটা টুর্নামেন্ট দেখছি, প্রত্যেকটাতে হচ্ছে স্কোরের টার্মিনোলজি চেঞ্জ হচ্ছে, যে কেমনে স্কোরটা কাউন্ট করতেছে ওরা। So in that case, I think it might be fair if a good analyst or someone, a good guy comes up with a fair system to score this thing. And as far as the skill goes, PUBG তে আমাদের এটা মাথায় রাখার লাগবে that running and gunning is not the only skill, or taking cover or intuition is not the only skill. Scrapping is a huge skill in case of battle royale game. কে কত ভালো scrap করতে
You're missing my point. আমি এটা জিজ্ঞেস করিনি, those are of course skill. For example, in the final zone, right?
হ্যাঁ
You don't know যে কোন জায়গায় জোনটা পড়তেছে. If you're in middle of the zone, you have full control,
হ্যাঁ
right? If you are the মানে ধর for example তুই 10 মাইল দৌড়ায় আসছস and you basically final zone এর একটু কাছাকাছি আসছস and you have basically, you know, in the zone right now. The next zone is basically complete opposite of the end, right? And there are, you know, 4 players already there. Obviously they have an advantage. I know there is rotation and stuff, but it's not complete skill set. This is what I'm saying. There is luck involved.
But I think what I saw in some tournaments is people are accurately guessing. মানে final zone কই হবে এটা guess করা যায় depending on the other zones. So
No.
হ্যাঁ, I heard it in a tournament. Commentators were calling it out. Oh, this is the third last zone, then the final zone will be here. So I don't know if it works like that.
Okay, I don't know it,
But
but মানে
it's
জিনিসটা
a
হচ্ছে আমার
question
কথা,
mark.
আমার পয়েন্টটা ছিল, if there is any RNG element in any competitive thing, then it's not purely based in skills, right? So
Yeah.
thus it's kind of not fair play. You see what I mean?
Yeah,
By the
I
way,
see
boys,
what
I'm
you
back.
mean.
Sorry.
No problem. I see what you mean, but the thing is, RNG is present at a in a very small manner in some games, but yeah, the manner is pretty huge, but also I think it's somewhat fair if I read that tournament correctly, because if the announcers can guess what the last zone will be from the third last zone, I think it's pretty fair. If not, then I guess there is a question mark.
Joinab says it's all about PUBG. Okay, you need to have at least 20 games for that. Then most consumers, of course, it is fair.
So what did I miss, dude? Comment
Now
keep going.
we are talking about, like, you know, the RNG element in battle royals in terms of zoning.
Yeah.
So if that
খালি
keeps the-
zoning ও না তো weapon ও
no weapon, you can, you know, you have a very big map. তখন হচ্ছে skill, your skill comes in, right? your skill comes in like as in যে আচ্ছা
Navigate.
আমি সবগুলা ওয়েপন চালাতে পারি, দ্যাটস মাই স্কিল, দ্যাটস মাই স্ট্রং সুট, রাইট? বাট ফর এক্সাম্পল তুই হচ্ছে ম্যাপের এই কর্নার থেকে ওই কর্নারে দৌড়াই গেছোস অ্যান্ড তুই হচ্ছে একদম এজে পড়ছোস ম্যাপের, গিভিং এন এক্সাম্পল, আরেকটা টিম অলরেডি আরএনজির থ্রুতে লাস্ট জোনের মাঝখানে পড়ছে, অবভিয়াসলি দে উইল হ্যাভ অ্যান অ্যাডভান্টেজ। আমি দ্য রিজন এই কারণে বলতেছি যে অলসো ইটস এ টিম গেম। I think PUBG is the only battle royale যারা হচ্ছে PUBG, I don't know about Free Fire মোবাইলে, বাট যারা হচ্ছে টিম বেসড ব্যাটল রয়্যাল কম্পিটিশন করে। বাট লুক অ্যাট ফর্টনাইট ওয়ার্ল্ড কাপ কিন্তু ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল ছিল।
ফর্টনাইট এটা একটু ডিফারেন্ট ভাবে ফাংশন করে ওদের।
দো দেয়ার লাইক টিম মোড আছে।
আরেকটা প্রবলেমও ছিল সাদুন ভাই, রিসেন্টলি কিন্তু জানেন কিনা ওরা কিন্তু ওদের যে স্কোরিং যে সিস্টেমটা, পয়েন্ট সিস্টেমটা কিন্তু রিওয়ার্ক করছে পাবজি। ওদের পয়েন্ট সিস্টেম আগেরটা এখন আর নাই।
So I mean, what happened? What the fuck?
I don't know what the fuck this is. This didn't taste that bad the last time I had it, dude. It like burned my mouth with salt.
Okay, clip
I
that
did
shit,
not
guys.
like what-
Clip that
এই
shit.
জন্যই ফ্যানরা বলতেছে ডুড জুস কই, কেন এগুলা খান না, জুস খাবেন।
Okay, guys, we are kind of almost at the end, right? We have two other topics. One is these are very basically very short topics. One is Splinter Cell. Sam Fisher is coming to Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. So I'm not sure if you guys have seen that teaser. আমি personally Sam Fisher অনেক বড় একটা fan. So I'm kind of excited. It's sad like they didn't renew the Splinter Cell series or they're not continuing it. But the last one I had a blast playing it. I think it's coming as an operator and it will be revealed on August 16th, which is kind of tomorrow.
এটা নিয়ে একজনের সাথে অলরেডি আমার একটা মানে কাইন্ড অফ কনভারসেশন হইছে। হি ওয়াজ লাইক সেইং যে আপনার মতনই যে স্প্লিন্টার সেলের নতুন সিরিজ কেন আসতেছে না। সো এটার এক্সপ্লেনেশন আমার কাছে এটা নেটেও একবার একজন করছিল একটা এরকম ডকুমেন্টারি অর সাম শিট লাইক দ্যাট। অ্যাকচুয়ালি টম ক্লেন্সি ছাড়া অত ভালো স্টোরি রাইটিং এন্ড ওরকম করতে পারবে না। ওদের লাস্ট যেটা বের করছিল ওটা অত সুন্দর হয়েছিল না। সো দিস ইজ ওয়াই দে আর নট লাইক forced into making a Splinter Cell game. And Splinter Cell game
Dude, Blacklist was awesome. I had a blast. Blacklist খেলে, that was the last game. কি বলতেছিস তুই?
Blacklist কয়েকজনের কাছে খুবই জোস লাগবে আর কয়েকজনের কাছে লাগবে না, লাইক যারা একদম স্যাম ফিচারের
আমার ওইটা না, আমার হচ্ছে Blacklist, like I just had a blast. The story was epic, right? The flying plane thing, যেখানে you have a base in the air, that was epic.
স্টেলথ একটু ডাম ডাউন ছিল
না, stealth is
কনভিকশনেরটা অনেক ভালো ছিল।
Stealth was
কনভিকশনেরটা
pretty good.
কম্পেয়ার করলে অনেক ভালো। কনভিকশন তো টমের নিজস্ব লেখা ছিল এন্ড ডিজাইন ছিল বলতে গেলে।
Yeah, that's too much hardcore for me. But I had a blast playing, Blacklist. So yeah, I'm excited. What else is there? Microsoft is allowing early access to Project Cloud streaming service. So এটা হচ্ছে Stadia competition, kind of Microsoft's Project Cloud X, যেখানে you can actually stream games and pay them like a monthly fee. But again, Stadia has not played pretty well yet. A lot of developers, I think. Yeah, we are gonna keep an eye, but let's see how it goes. And again, Microsoft failed with Mixer. I mean, they should just focus on giving Windows updates properly for now a bit, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Samin, go say your goodbye. You always complain you cannot, say goodbyes properly. So thanks, guys. This is it so far from us. This has been the news. Thanks for watching us for about an hour. And tolerating
Guys,
us. Yeah.
If you want us to talk about anything, please contact our Discord. We have a channel for that specifically. You guys don't give topics, but then it looks like you guys want to talk about some stuff, and then we get
whenever
sad
we
because
start
we
the
don't
show.
know what topics you guys want to talk about. And even if it's something you accomplish, for example, that the PUBG mobile player who got the contract, if you have any accomplishment that you think is really good for the country, please drop it by. We'll talk about it.
Anything you want us to discuss that is relevant with gaming, tech, pop culture, these three topics you
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
we should talk about it, or maybe we don't know, just share it. We'll give you a shout out, right? As you shared it. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for
So thank
watching.
you guys.
Yeah, and yeah, that's it. Bye everyone.
Okay, guys. Tata.